Aware Deep South Connect, it's all about respect. We are here in Masiphumelele. We're at the Masi Massive Studios. We're about to interview my boy Dao.
Oh yeah, you know what it is. Deep South Connection. Boom. Yeah.
There it is, you heard it from the man himself.
626.
Yo, Deep South Connect, it's all about respect. I'm here with one of the OGs of the Deep South. This guy is a legend on the microphone, a legend off the microphone. Welcome, Oscar Dao.
Oh yeah?
How's it going, my brother?
I'm good, my brother. Can't complain.
Respect to that, bro.
Give thanks, brother.
Give thanks indeed.
You also good?
I'm good, my bro. I'm rocking the Masi Massive merch. Bro, I love this jacket, bro, so much.
It's all love, brother.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things in my selection, bro. Since I got this from you, I've been like,
rocking
yo,
it.
it's dripping, bro.
Swag dripping.
Respect, my
Respect, my brother. Connect.
So, connect, bro.
We're
Facts.
connecting.
Facts. So, brother, you are an MC, a businessman, an entrepreneur, a servant in your community. Tell us a little bit about Masiphumelele and how are you born and raised? Tell us a little bit about your history in the Deep South and specifically in Masi.
Yeah. Oscar Dao, that's the name. Born and bred in the Eastern Cape in Transkei. I moved to Masiphumelele around about 2003, yeah. Then I went to high school, yeah. Yeah, you know, jeez, life has been good, man. Life has been good. Yeah, growing up in Masi, in the township, you know, it got its own challenges, you know. Came in here with the firebrand, you know, trying to start to push in life, you know. And when I was growing up, you know, there was a passion for music, you know. So I started rapping around Cape Town, MCing with kids like Bone Tapes, around Kailicha and Kukuletu with the guys like 3 Months Scar. Then for me,
Legends.
Yeah, you know, and I was always outside of Masi, you know, spending my weekends out of Masi because that's where I need to connect with the people, you know. It's all about the connection, you know. And I felt like I need to create a movement here in Masiphumelele that was called Masi Massive. So, you know, you still remember them Zinzi days, you know.
Brother.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun, man. You know, Mzanzi grew us to be who we are today, you know. Shout out to Sam.
Big shout out to Sam, man. Big shout out.
You know, because it was not easy on these streets, you know. A lot of soldiers have fallen on our road, but yeah, we managed to pick ourselves up and stay connected with guys like El, Nizo, you know, with you on the other side. And yeah, man, it's been a nice road for music. And you know, growing up in the township as well, the challenges, and then I had to introduce the music program called Masi Massive, where we like do a setup for kids where they come and do and jam with us, you know, share the love of music and enjoy. It's all about fun as well.
I remember performing at Masi Massive a few times, and the vibe is always so fire. And you always invite artists outside Masi to come and witness the fire in Masi, and to also showcase what they can bring from other parts of Cape Town, from other parts of the Deep South. One of the things I've noticed, there's always a strong presence from Ocean View. And you were talking about Nuzzle now. I remember you had some hit songs back in the day of your own. I think of You and You, Get Your Ass on the Dance Floor. You and You, this is what you wait for. Brother, that was like a
That
hit.
was fire.
But you also had hits that you featured on with other Deep South legends,
Yeah.
such as Hood Picasso,
Hood Picasso.
which was Nuz Earl and Rowdy and yourself and some other guys. How important was that connection to Ocean View and perhaps other areas of the Deep South? You think of Anele and Red Hill, the connection for hip hop and just for the spirit of community and connecting.
Yo, man, that collab with Nizo and Rowdy and the other guys, that was like that project, man. It came when chips were down, you know, when I was really almost losing my directions, you know. That was after high school, you know, trying to find my ways out in the world, you know. And yeah, I know that music is the thing that makes me my blood like flows, you know. And you know, I felt like I was a bit stuck at that time because my grandma just passed away, and my cousin also passed away. I was a bit down at that time, you know. The only thing that I could like feel in touch to, it was this music. I remember Nizel called me up for a collab. He hit me up and then he said, "We're gonna do this joint," and then he sent me the beat. I remember going down to Ovi, you know, I was still feeling down and stuff. I got there, the house was full of MCs, you know, MCs all over Cape Town, you know, and I was like, wow, vibe here, man, you know, the unity. You know, in South Africa we have different races, you know, but we're just like one guys in one spot, you know.
Yeah, man.
Everyone was like, let's go for this joint. And I remember I was the first guy to jump on the joint, you know. I came in, throw my lines. That was fire, man. Everyone in the room, you know, they showed me that, you know, that love, you know, and then they were feeling the verse. Some they didn't understand the lyrics, but the energy on that verse, you know, that's another joint that uplifted my spirit, you know, like getting OV on board and then Musenberg and Retreat, everyone on one joint. That was really, really inspiring and motivational at the same time, you know.
And that was more than 10 years ago.
That was more, yeah.
So the unity has been there. There's always been...
Yeah, there's been unity's been there, and working with Niz and with other cats from the Deep South, you know, it shows there was a strong platform that was formed, you know. And then after that we started, there was Mzansi Carnival, and then we started showcasing our skills in Mzansi and the Mzansi program as well. So that unity's been there. And then remember when we did the Masi Massive event at the cycle here in Masi, when my friends, they remember that group?
Oh, my friend's bread. Yeah, legendary.
That was the first white group to come and play in the hood, and then they got everybody jumping, man, you know.
Fly there, your highness. Yeah, oh. Thank you, Luda. DJ Pecker.
Yo, we back. Deep South Connect. It's all about respect. I'm here with the legend Oscar Da'o. We're up in Masiphumelele, Deep South.
Yeah, connection yomtakat.
Hey, respect, my brother. So we were talking a little bit about the Deep South and history and music. So if we talk specifically about Masi, I remember some fire artists over the years and seeing some fire live performances. I think of Undercover Crew. I think of Wanzu Crew. I think of Zinzi, aka Disaster. A legend in her own right. Absolute fire on the microphone. I think of Paradox. A soldier we lost, brother. And there's been other soldiers in the Deep South like Trigga, who we lost. Before we talk more about the artists themselves in Masi, now that I've touched on this deeper side, can we just talk about that? How it feels to lose brothers and sisters over the years as time goes by, and how we deal with that as MCs?
Yeah, man, that's the sad part, losing people, man. When people die young, man, and then those people are full of ambition. They still wanna reach certain level in life, and then what hurts the most is the people that are close to you. Because I remember first it was Paradox, then it was Trigga. It was sad, man, because we had so much connections. Me and Trigga, we like hype up the show together. When the Massive start, we start doing freestyles. Whenever we wanna start the show, we start kicking up with freestyles. And then Trigga, he was like a hype man,
Brother.
He's the one who even came up with the idea of doing a massive anthem. It was like, we gotta do a man anthem, we're gonna do a massive anthem. Those freestyles that we used to do, and then we get everybody, on their stands. It was not easy to take it, man, when we lost that guy, man. It was like my brother, my soldier. It was everything, man.
I feel you, my brother. He was such a legend. He had such important ideas and things to share about how life can be lived if you connect to your people and to the earth.
True.
And to your art as well. One of the only MCs I've ever met who can freestyle. Trigga, when you put him on a stage and you play a beat, even without a beat, with or with a beat, he will freestyle for hours, brother.
Beat or no beat. It's like, sound, say.
Yeah, brother. An absolute legend. And Paradox. Also a legend,
full of energy, yeah.
Just
his
breathe,
artwork,
just be.
You can still see his artworks around, his graffiti and stuff. He was really gifted, man, that guy.
Yeah.
Respect, man. Respect to all the fallen soldiers. And also there was X. I don't know if you still remember X, TJ's brother.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Really another really good freestyler, And yeah, man. But yeah, they wherever they at, we had to carry on with what they left on the earth, Much love to them. Still show love and respect.
Keep the torch shining.
Yeah, keep the torch shining.
Respect, my brother. So, we talk about some of the artists, like you mentioned TG now, and RIP to brother X. How important were you in helping the next generation? Because there weren't always a lot of shows in the Deep South. But one of the shows that always happened on a consistent basis was Masi Massive. And you already knew there would be an open mic slot. Even if you weren't on the lineup, Da'o will give you a slot. Just show up on the day, have your bars ready.
Yeah, man. First thing, when you do things, you gotta do it from your heart, Was Masi Massive, it was unplanned kind of set. Yeah, we will do a lineup, like when we do a poster. But mostly it was just for the people, man. It was for the people. You just come there and do the setup. We'll do a set, and then someone else come do the stage. Someone else come help us cleaning up the stage. It was all for the people. And also, the most very important thing, it was owned by the community. People from Ocean View, people from Fisher could come and give their all. It was not about this one and that and that and that. It was like a Rainbow Nation type of show, And but another important thing, it was giving back to the community, Like I told you earlier, about my struggle, going outside, like Kailicha Gooch town for a cipher. It cost a lot of money and time, So for me, when I started that project, it was a way of giving back to my community so that the locals can be able to showcase their talent right in their comfort zone, because they say, that's like what they say. Jay-Z has a line where it says, if you can make it at home, you can make it anywhere in this earth, So that platform was for the next generation, We kind of give platform to a lot of artists here in Masi and Ocean View. Amongst the Deep South, we give chance to everyone.
Yeah,
you will come and do your full set. No one will disturb you, you know. And you even find young boys now, they grown up to be artists. You know, we have cats that we groomed from the Massive. Now they're in Joburg doing big things, you know, like Goatee and
Speak
NJ.
about Goatee. Speak about Goatee, you know, and NJ.
Goatee and NJ, you know. Goatee and NJ, you know, they were very young, you know. You see this platform every Sunday we are setting up. They were still at school, you know, Simonstown High School. And then when they attended the session, they were like, can we jump on the mic? And then we give them a platform and then they use it. And that's when Goatee became a facilitator as well.
Yes,
you know?
yeah. He was a great facilitator.
Facilitator. And also, they came with that vibe from Simonstown. You know, all the kids from Simonstown started to come to their sessions. Yeah, it was a great vibes, man. You know, we sometimes I would sit and be looking at them kids like, yeah, you know, we played a big role in their life. Because sometimes, when we started the Massive, it was after the riots, you know, when people were starting to ban stuff, boycotts, banning, and then sports-wise, there was nothing happening, you know, it was all dead. So every Sundays, kids knew that's where they're going to have, like, to relax their minds and just jam with people.
Respect to that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that time, you know. Masi Studios. You know what it is. When I say Masi, you say massive, Masi, Masi. When I say Masi.
Tell us a little bit more about your brand. I'm loving the gear that I've been buying from you. It is
freshest.
You know how I feel, bro. I want to support local as possible. If it's South African, I'm down. If it's Cape Town, I'm down.
Local
if it's
is
deep
lekker.
south, I'm even more down.
Local is lekker, my brother.
So tell us a little bit about your brand, how it
The
developed
brand.
from being what we were talking about now, Masi Massive. We used to have shows, workshops. You turned it into a business that serves the community. We're in your space here right now, brother. There's a studio here. You got clothing on display. You got stuff growing outside. Tell us more about how it got to this point.
Yeah, man. They were, you know, when I started Masi Massive, it was, you know, we were just having fun, you know, jamming. And then from the jams, and then I could see that, you know what, let's turn this thing to a brand, you know. Started printing few t-shirts, you know, giving to friends, influencers and stuff, you know. And yeah, and later when the sessions stopped, you know, like we had to take a different angle because everyone was grown now. Everyone started to have a music studio, you know, and there were shows around, you know. So we decided that, you know what, let's do some clothing and stuff. Like starting making t-shirts, and then it grows, and then people showed love, and then we started designing, like producing our own stuff. Because it was like when I started, it was just printing, and then there was a demand on the streets that, yo, we like your designs. How about if you can produce more stuff, like, you know. And then we moved from t-shirts to jackets, hoodies, tracksuits, you know, producing from scratch, you know, not like buying stuff and then print on it. You know, started printing, like creating from scratch, so that it also creates job opportunities for other people in the South, you know. The main focus now is to have our stuff produced right in Masi, right in the deep South, because we give some of our work to the mamas around, more especially now with COVID, you know, it's hitting us hard, so we gotta give it work to the people. So that's the whole concept, you know, and also people to be proud of the clothing that is being done in their community.
Respect, my brother. That is fire.
Yeah, and also have models wearing our stuff. So that's the whole kind of concept we had.
That's
Just
fire.
spreading love, man, just spreading vibes. Because if you check, it describes the Masi Massive vision, you know. You have the mic, you know, the fire in you inside, you know, and then some, but at the same time it represents the fire we'll be having in the shacks. You know? And also the M star, you know, everyone is a star in shacks. So we're just playing around with the ideas that we have, you know, and turn them into reality.
Brother, I'm loving this interview, bro. You're blessing us with some fire history and some fire insights. Tell us a little bit more about the studio, because I see there's a mic in there. I see you got the setup going. Is it open for the community to come and work with you?
Yeah. You know, this project was designed for the people. It's for the community. You know, everything that we do, it links with the people. The studio. After we doing sessions, we built a studio for the community, so that all the kids that were coming to the Masi Massive were like freestyling and doing all that stuff, having fun. Now we teach them how to hold the microphone when you're into a studio, you know, like, you know, growing up with them, showing them like how it's done, you know. So that's why we decided to build a studio, so that they can come in and learn new projects, new tools, how to do music, how to produce music, how to work on the studio, and also mingle with other artists, you know, because it's not only Masi artists that comes on the studio. Sometimes we have internationals coming through, you know, want to have collaborations with us. So the studio is built for that, so that we don't have to be running around checking. So we have a space for every artist in the community.
Respect. Yo, Deep South Connect, it's all about respect. We're back, we're chilling, we're getting some valuable insight from the legend, Oscar Da'o. We're up in Masi Massive Studios. Now, Da'o, I wanted to speak to you about the importance of discipline, respect, consistency, these values that you've had to embrace in order to maintain what you've been doing for over a decade. A lot of people see what you've built, but they might not understand the hard work and the sacrifices you had to make, because you're not working a normal 9 to 5. You've built something over a long period of time. Tell us about those, or what are the principles? Tell us about the processes, the difficulties, the challenges, what you can overcome in order to get to where you're at now.
Yeah, it starts with love. Love what you do, you know. Love what you do. Respect what you do, you know. Treat people the way you want to be treated in the game. You know, if it was not for the love, we wouldn't be in the space, you know, the dedication, man. You know, because, you know, when I started, I know from the get-go that music is my passion, music is my life, you know. And I had to just stay focused, learn from other people, learn from other cultures, you know, because we coming from different backgrounds, you know. I learn from you, you learn from me. I share whatever I have with you, you share whatever you have with me. So it's also a discipline, man. It's the only way to go in this journey, you know. And just spread the love. No matter who you meet, who you are, where you from, spread the love. Keep your head up and your eyes open, and just be inspired by the Mother Nature.
Yo, respect. I remember your motto or your slogan for Masi Massive was always peace, love and unity.
Yeah.
And you used to push it, brother. You used to always, every time you get up on the mic to introduce a new artist, Masi Massive, peace, love and unity.
When I say Masi, you say massive, love, peace, unity, Eka Islami. Yeah, man, you gotta spread the peace vibes, you know. Because we've been through a lot as a country, you know. I remember when there were xenophobic attacks, people starting to discriminate each other. So we had to push that kind of of like unity joints, you know. Just share the knowledge we have with the people, teach them that we can always be in one space and spread the love, you know. Because, you know, when we used to have sessions, we used to have everyone, Africa unite, everyone on stage. We never discriminate each other. So yeah, love, peace, unity. That's the slogan, still standing.
Respect. You spoke a little bit about nature and connecting with nature. Now, I've seen outside you've got some food growing. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah. You know, music connects people. And now we are here at this space called Sosabenza. Next door there's Mama Yandi. She does lots of community projects, you know. So she's been feeding people when COVID started. So she's been feeding people, cooking and then doing soup kitchen. And when she moved in this side, I saw a need that, hey, we need to start doing food gardening, you know, so that we can provide food for the people, you know. And now we had to go back and start to plow our own food, because, you know, with the climate change, we find that sometimes there's shortage of food, you know. So we can always plant the stuff that you need, like veggies, carrots, cabbage, you know. We have lots of land here in the space where we started to do some gardening. The stuff that we produce here, it goes to the next door kitchen, to Mama Yandi, and then they start chopping so that the community can eat. We have like 5 stations around the community where people get food to eat, you know, and this is a new project that we've started.
Yo, bless, brother.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned Mama Yandi because she's also such a big figure in the Deep South. Her legacy is so big. Her impact is so big.
Huge.
I'm hoping to get an interview with Yandi at some point. I know she is such a busy lady, but we need to make it happen because whenever I see her, I feel inspired, bro. She's always busy with something big. She always has a smile on her face. Speak a little bit about your relationship with Yandi and how working with her inspires you.
Me and Mama Yandi, she's one of the best. She has a community spirit in her heart, you know. We started working together with them Zinzi also, you know. We worked there. I was the artist and she was doing all that artworks from Zinzi and stuff. And yeah, we used to bump to each other, you know. But yeah, she always shows love. She's always full of smile, you know. And yeah, we got to know each other. And even after Mzansi, she still calls me up for events. Like, yo, Oz, I know you're the one I can trust. Come through, let's have a vibe.
Yo.
Sometimes she does events in Sweetvata. She took me under her wing, actually, showing me how it's done, even with the NGOs, how to get things done, you know. She always shares whatever knowledge she has.
She's real, eh?
Keep it 100.
Yeah. Yeah, Yandi is a big inspiration for me as well. Also how she serves everybody else around her. She often empowers. You know, when she was doing the recycled art project, a big part of that for her was how to empower other people in her community. And I feel like that's what you do as well, brother.
Yeah, it's all about empowering each other, man. Empowering each other. You know, when you open doors for other people, there is also your doors also will be open. You know? Be not rich. Sometimes you don't have to be rich to show love and all, or else to give people something that they need. Most people, they need, just that other people, they cannot express how they feel. But you can tell when you see someone that person needs this. You need, like even with the Masi Massive clothing, we're not only chasing money and stuff. It's for the people. Sometimes we donate stuff to some people that in need, you know, because it's for the people.
Respect to that.
Yeah,
that's right. Can we talk about some of the guys who are still going? Whether it's in Masi or in the Ocean View, Bishop, Musenberg, Red Hill, anywhere in the Deep South. The guys who are still going today that inspire you.
For sure. Who are inspiring me?
Yeah, like anyone you know that's currently, like there's a lot of guys who inspire
There's
me.
a
I
lot
think
of-
of
there's a lot
DJ
of-
Faki.
There's a lot of upcoming, man. There's a lot. In Ocean View, Haki is holding it down. Deej still holding it down. That's a legend.
King
His
size,
own.
brother.
You
King
know,
size.
King size, and then you have a Flactis,
Yeah.
you know, representing OV. You have JP, yeah, man, a legend in his own.
Big
bro,
time, brother.
with his crew. Oh man, the unknown.
Yo.
Man.
Strong legacy. Eh?
Yo, man, bro, you have Nizzle, you know, even though he's also like doing into other avenues now.
Yeah, he's
but
written
still,
a few
but
books
yeah,
as
he's still part of the hip hop community.
Absolutely,
you know?
bro. I spoke to him this morning. I told him I want to feature him on the track.
We also got a text from him today. He's doing something about I don't know if it's an online thing.
Oh,
but
for Monday.
yeah,
Yes, yeah.
something.
He's super busy, bro.
Yeah, he's and was also doing his what's its project called?
Peace Jam.
Peace Jam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the South African ambassador for Peace Jam.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And then you have TG. TG still going strong. It's got new music out.
Okay, TG's a legend,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
she's
she was one of the first
One
Masi
of the
artists
first ladies.
to drop a music video that was so fire. Do you
So
remember?
fired, bro. I
Back in the
remember.
day,
I
like before
remember,
music
bro.
videos were really
I remember,
popping.
bro.